Hello, friends, and welcome to my world. This is Rock's Corner. You could say it's a quasi-introduction that's been a long time coming. Now that we've got the whole family crisis thing put to bed, I believe. Well, anyways, he's doing a lot better. He's at home, and he still has oxygen, but he's up, walking around, and getting back to his ornery self. So that's great. So, been trying to keep it pretty low key for a while. I do have some issues. Well, they call it autoimmune. I don't know. And I'm not sure exactly how much I'm willing to share at this particular point. But I do try to eat clean, drink fresh filtered water, organic beef that we get off the ranch, pig. I have chickens here, eggs. I mean, anything and everything as fresh as I can do it, get it, stuff like that. I haven't been to a grocery store in over a year. Yeah, I don't eat boxed stuff. I try not to eat processed stuff. Sometimes it happens, and I do pay for it afterwards. But for the most part, I eat as fresh as I possibly can. Well, I feed us as fresh as I possibly can, I should say, because there's more than just me here. Anyhow, making a short story long, I have a lot of different interests. I love hunting and camping and fishing and gardening, taking care of my chickens, my husband, my dogs, motorcycling. Yeah, I love it. I've ridden motorcycles now for over 10 years. Yeah, think about over 10 years now. And saved and scrimped and saved and scrimped and saved and scrimped and saved and scrimped. And yes, to most people, and for you trolls out there, I really don't want to hear it. I really don't. Because my trike is what I really truly in my heart wanted. And I do without so that I can get the things that I want. Seriously. I mean, seriously, I do without. Last winter, I didn't go anywhere hardly. I mean, I went to Costco a couple of times, but that was to get dog food and a few necessities that was absolutely needed. But for the most part, I really don't go anywhere. No, I don't drive. I don't spend the money on the gas to go anywhere. Electricity. Here it is, the end of June, going to be the beginning of July in a week or so. And I have yet to turn on any sort of air conditioning whatsoever. In the fall time, I wait until it gets unbearable to even think about turning on the furnace, because that runs electricity. The only bills that we have really are mortgage, utilities, and our cell phones. That's it. We don't have any other bills whatsoever. Everything is paid for on the property. Everything. Student loans? No, we don't have them. They're all paid off. And both of us are very highly educated people. Yeah, that was not easy to pay off those bills. Yeah. So, yeah, we have a RV camper that I'm looking to sell. We never use it. Well, back at the time we were using it pretty heavily, but we're not using it now. So if anybody wants to buy Southwind? It's a Tiffin RV camper. And the generator has been used like 78 hours. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, we've upgraded it and updated it. I think the only thing it needs is batteries and a carburetor fix. That's it. You guys are up and running. Maybe a couple of tires. That's it. It's fine. It's an older model, and we've loved on it. We have loved it. But my garden is an absolute disaster right now. Here it is going into July, and for one reason or another, we've been busy with family, or I don't even really know what. I mean, but we've been busy. We have been busy, I promise. Because, I mean, every year I pretty much do a garden, except for last year, and then for part of this year. But like I said, I have they call it an autoimmune disorder. So, I don't know. But it waylays me every once in a while, and that bothers me. I don't like that at all. My brain says, I got this and this and that and that and this and that and that to do, and my body says, you're not getting it done today. Nope. My brain is... I get very upset with myself. Well, my body, my muscles, whatever. Anyways, I make my muscles do what they're telling me they don't want to do. And then my muscles come back and say, yeah, well, now you really can't do anything. So, yeah. Life is now more about pacing myself. Pacing. For me. Yeah. Because that's always been a good idea. Coming from the person who, as a child, I rode my bike everywhere. I walked everywhere. I rode my horses everywhere. Very, very strong swimmer. Used to be a lifeguard. Yeah. I was a mover and a shaker. And I did everything, and I went everywhere on foot. Yeah. Or on my bike. Not my trike. Not motorized. I'm talking about pedal bike. Or horses. Loved my horses. Don't have horses now, but maybe someday eventually down the road I might. And even then, I don't even know how I'm gonna... But that's down the road. Could be just pets for now. But I've got bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Bigger fish to fry. We currently are living on approximately 10,000 square feet. Sorry, my hair is just going everywhere. 10,000 square feet. The house is on the top floor. Well, I guess you could say it's a total of 1,600 square feet if you add the top and the bottom floors together. Because, well, no, it'd be more than that. Because the top floor is about 800 square feet. It's 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and then the kitchen and the living room. Yeah. So, all together, it's about 800 square feet. So, top and bottom floor, 1,900 square feet, roughly. So, I mean, that's not really a whole lot of room, but still plenty of room for 2 people and 2 dogs. They're out there probably getting a mouse or something. She's excited. She was like, I see you. Oh, excuse me. Where was I? Squirrel. Anyways, so yeah, plenty of room for my husband and myself, and 2 dogs, and then we have a garage that is, I keep cleaning it out, and I don't know how it just keeps getting cluttered. It's due for another clean out. For those of you that don't hunt and don't believe in it or don't agree with it, you don't need to watch my channel, but I've got a couple of trophies, 3 trophies, that I need to go and get Europeanized. Let me rephrase that. European mounted. Yeah, that's much better. I've got 3 trophies that need to be my husband's trophies, as a matter of fact. It's actually been a few years since I've gotten my own deer, just for my physical limitations, which is very frustrating. I mean, I can still go camping, fishing, hunting, and stuff like that, but pacing myself. Matter of fact, I'm going to try and see if my husband won't take me mushroom hunting this next week. But yeah, we sleep days. Hubby works shift work. So from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every single weekend, that's where he's at. Does that deprive us from having fun time other times? Probably. But does that save us money and keep us out of trouble? Most likely. Seems like the weekends are the busiest times for my husband in the emergency room. He's a respiratory therapist, and for people who go to the emergency rooms, a lot of times they have trouble breathing, and well, that's where my husband is, because if they're having trouble breathing, he's there helping them. During the week, I try to keep things low-key. I've had to do quite a bit of resting after Uncle Walter's whole thing. But, yeah. But now I'm feeling a little bit better. I think I might have a little bit of energy. Husband and I went for a ride on the Trike yesterday for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and for all those guys out there who like my Trike, yeah, I totally love my Trike. Yeah, I would show you the lights and stuff. Maybe I will. Maybe I will show you the lights and stuff when it gets a little bit darker. But yeah, I've been watching some YouTube videos, and some of them who are doing it kind of in the dark. It's a little frustrating because it's like, I can't see what you're looking at. But I have the engine all lit up with LED lights, so I can choose whatever color I want. Purple, blue, white, green, like a yellow that actually accentuates the gold of my Trike. Yeah, me like it a lot. Also the footboards are lit up, and also the vent in the front is lit up, and it even has little lights going out the back. I told the guys at the Harley shop who did it for me, I said, okay boys, I want it to look like a UFO going down the road. And it does. Oh, it totally does. Yeah, I could talk about my Harley a lot. I did a lot of upgrades to it. Updates, upgrades, added bling, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I did a lot. And there's still more to do if I wanted to. But now all the major stuff is pretty well done, and I'm slowing down because, well, it's not that I don't necessarily have the money to do it, to upgrade it anymore. It's just now I'm going to take the time and think about, you know, the upgrades that I want to do to it. Like I want to do a 3M shield on the front to protect it from, you know, grit off the road. You know, say you're behind a trucker or something, they kick up, you know, a piece of dirt or something and it dings the fairing. And that will also help, so that all you have to do is just peel that off and put another one on there rather than have to buff it out and fix the paint job. Because that's a little bit more work and money, I think, to get the paint job redone, and it also makes a mark. Maybe you wouldn't even know it's there, but with the gold flake in the paint, I would know it's there, you know. And if they're, anyways, long story short, or short story long, I would know it was there. I've already got a ding in the back of it. I don't even know how it happened. Over by the trunk on the bottom side, I don't even know how I got a ding there. But anyways, I've got an appointment on Tuesday to go and get that buffed out, and a few other things. The tour pack light isn't working. And since they put the tour pack light and the trunk light in, now I'm having problems with my engine lights. Well, mostly the footboard lights. So anyways, got to get that figured out. Oh, and by the way, sorry if the focus is going in and out, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. It's a brand new phone, so shouldn't. Yeah, if you guys get a Trike and you put, well, it doesn't even matter if you get a Trike. if you get a bike and you put engine lights and it's got a computer in it and, you know, all the zippy zappy, you know, whatever's that draws electricity, boom box, well, they call it a boom box for those people who don't own Harleys or whatever, but the boom system that they have, the entertainment system that they have, draws energy also. So if you're not going to ride it for 2 or 3 days, I highly suggest that you put it on a trickle charger. Okay, don't laugh. It's a real thing. Trickle charging. I said don't laugh. It's a thing. I promise. It's a trickle charger. I know it's a funny word. Okay, are you done laughing now? Okay, just checking. Trickle charging. See? Told you. Anyways, the bike is going to need a trickle charger. Not a tickle charger, a trickle charger. If you've got a computer and extra lights and the boom entertainment system, yeah, because had my mouth all set to go riding, I got all geared up to go riding, went out, sat on the bike, went to start it up, and nothing. Not even a click, a whir, a buzz, a nothing. Now, the headlight did come on, and it did tell me I went 803 miles on the odometer thing. That's all it would show me. But otherwise, no click, no whir, no buzz, no nothing. So I was super disappointed. I mean, spending that kind of money on a machine like that, you expect to get on it and go right off into the sunset or wherever you feel you want to go. And so yeah, I've got an appointment to take it in the shop. It's due for its 500-mile checkup, something or other, anyways. So that's good. Anyways, it's been warm enough now that I think I could get out in the garden. Well, I should probably show you the garden, shouldn't I? Well, what it is, anyways. It's nothing really to send home about. You guys are going to see my monsters, maybe. My monsters. My monster babies. Be good. Okay, see? There's my camper that I told you guys about. Allegro. That's right. It's an Allegro. Tiffin Company, Red Bay, Alabama. Go whatever team Alabama is. Anyways, so I'm not sure. I had trouble with this before. Well, apparently I'm still going to have problems with it turning around. So sorry, folks. You're going to get dizzy. Anyways, I don't know if you guys can see all that. But that, my friends, is Morning Glory. And that is an old John Deere tractor that is no longer running. Has no engine, as a matter of fact. And here is my garden. You see all them little white flowers out there? Yeah, that is Morning Glory. And now, I'm not going to say that it's all totally unusable out here, because quite honestly, there are a few so-called weeds out here that are actually maybe possibly quite edible, like herbs. I'll show you that. Look at all that Morning Glory all right there. Yeah. And there's the John Deere without an engine. It's basically a garden ornament at this point in time. And then here is the backyard. More Morning Glory behind that bucket. All Morning Glory climbing up my fence. And then Great big oak tree. I love this tree. It shades my bedroom and cools us off quite a bit, actually. And there's a four-wheeler that is for sale that we no longer use because we work, well, he works weekends. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys around now because that's pretty much all that there is to see of my backyard and my garden. I have a garden shed over there that houses my first Harley Davidson motorcycle, and there is a horse trailer, which I did have a horse at one time, but that is currently being used for whew, a little hot out there in the sun. Anyways, stay, don't be rude. Being used to house like some of my tomato cages, a great big bale of straw or 2 or 3, some old chicken equipment that I'm not currently using. And I think that's pretty much it as far as that goes. The front yard is pretty much looking like the backyard, only without a big tree in it. I have the front yard fenced also because I was having too many stray dogs coming in my yard and I didn't like that. Well, and with my dogs too, I didn't want them to, you know, think the neighborhood was theirs either. So, I mean, it works both ways. So, anyhow, thanks for stopping by and visiting with me, friends. This is Rock's Corner. This is where I am. And so I don't know how often I'll be able to post, but I'll try to post as often as I can. Yeah, hubby and I really need to get those little plants. I probably forgot to show you, but I got some tomato plants and stuff I need to plant out there. I'll probably get after that as soon as the sun goes down a little bit more. It's still way too hot for me to be out there. So, but anyways, thank you for stopping by, everybody. And I appreciate your time and your good thoughts, your wisdom, if there is any out there. I know there is. Just kidding. And for the trolls, you can just move along. You know, the bad ones, anyways. I don't mind the good ones, because Lord knows I've looked and listened and, you know, stuff to a whole lot of channels without saying or doing anything. I guess that's trolling. But anyways, the people who make bad comments, let's say that. Anyways. I hope everyone has a blessed day. I hope everyone has a blessed night. And God keep you. And I love you all. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And because I like and share and subscribe to as many as I can as well. Anyhow, pleasant thoughts to everybody, and have a good night.